In 1959, the Reverend Stephen Charles Strong, vicar of St. John's Egham, had the vision to launch the St. John's Partnership Scheme. Two years later in 1961 he wrote in a partnership appeal, saying, "Dear friend, I believe that you are one of the large family of people in Egham who have an interest in the church. We invite you to join us in partnership. We need you. In partnership, God can use us in furthering His work in Egham, in our Diocese of Guildford, and indeed, as Christ said, to the uttermost part of the earth." Another vicar of Egham, Ron Hargreaves, put it this way in 1984. From being a church struggling to make ends meet and known as the poor relation in the deanery, Egham has grown to be a major parish in the Guildford Diocese, making a significant contribution to the life of the community and the missionary work at home and abroad. However, this is not a time of complacency, but an opportunity to consider afresh our stewardship of time, talents and possessions.
Hi, for those that don't know me, I'm Phil Johnson, the Partnership Secretary of St. John's. So what is partnership? Quite simply, partnership is regular giving. So it's almost easier to understand by what it's not. What it's not is one-time gifts. And although we welcome those, to plan for the church, we need to be able to count on regular giving. And that really funds the day-to-day work, the clergy, and all the activities at the church. Well, first thing is, our preferred way to give is through the parish giving scheme. Now, the parish giving scheme was started up in Gloucestershire, really for their local uses, and it was so successful that it expanded nationwide. And quite simply, it is safe, it is secure, it is easy, and they get gift aid on all donations, and they get them immediately, so that keeps our finances rolling around. And if I can be as blunt as this, with the current HMRC rules and the regulations, if we didn't have the parish giving scheme, it would take a partnership team of 4 or 5 to manage it properly. So we really depend on the PGS. Now, of course, there's other ways to give, and that's fine too. A really great one is payroll giving. Now, a lot of companies will match your gift. So that's even more effective. If you give perhaps £50 a month through your company might match you by £50, and St. John's gets £100. Great, eh? But there's other ways too. If you want to do a standing order, or if you want to do just cash donations, it's all fine. If you need any help at all with any of these administrative stuff, just drop me a note and I'll help you out. What are my hopes? It's funny, I was a youth leader, a children's leader for a long time, and we used to always pray that so many children would arrive that they wouldn't all fit in the church center. Just really wishing it to be extreme. And of course that never happened, but actually I'm praying kind of the same thing, or hoping the same thing for partnership. I'd love it if we had so much money in accounting that we could barely cope with it all. I mean, can you imagine the works we could do? Of course, it isn't going to happen, but there's no limit. I have another hope, and that's that every single member of the church would give something. Because it's possible. Honestly, if somebody can only give £1 and they want to commit to give £1 a year, that still counts as partnership giving because it's regular and it's a commitment. I wish for more than that, but I would love it if every single person would give. And the last thing, I know there's many generous givers, but it would really be great if everybody could dig in and give more. This is a tough year, and I hate to be as blunt as this, but we need the money to keep the church going. The money of the church is not the mission, but it's the fuel that feeds God's work in Egham and across the world.
The work of St. John's is entirely funded by the congregation. We would love to see our gospel ministry continue to grow, and your financial support is a key element in enabling that to happen. We therefore invite you to consider prayerfully your contribution to enable God's kingdom to be extended, and the harvest of His blessing to our community to be enlarged.